If you look back in the day when we had MTV, BET, VH1, and we had all these legendary stars selling millions and millions of copies, people actually lining up at the record store to buy their favorite artist's new album, and how the MTV VJs and or the news reporters, they only reported on the people who actually sold records without all of their biased opinions about who they liked, who they're a fan of. Stan culture was just not that relevant like it is today. And I say all that to say, if today in 2024 was back in the 90s, early 2000s, when we had reporters report on the newest, hottest rapper, musician, etc., you wouldn't even be talked about if you're not selling. But the difference today is we have a lot of stars and celebrities who are very famous, who are going on world tours, but they're not selling albums. But they have millions of followers and millions of streams. And it just makes me realize even more that really this internet shit is really not that real. It's not real. It's real to a certain extent because you have real people on it. But really, if you have millions of views and followers on social media, but those millions of views and followers is not adding up to sales, I can honestly say that talent will always win. Still, in this day, when people talk about how bad rap is, when people talk about how a lot of these stars that are out are not really that talented, they really just have followings and they're really just influencers who decided to do music. And I know that irritates a lot of people, especially the older millennials like me. But really, I feel like that's really good because the talent is going to sell regardless. And I'm not trying to say that if you're not selling, you're not talented and things of that nature. People might share your shit, stream your shit, watch your shit. But at the end of the day, they're not going to buy because you're not giving them nothing worth to buy. Why the hell Megan Thee Stallion only sold 100 sales or less, but is on tour right now? I'm actually surprised. I thought she would have sold way more than this, especially with her being on tour. And please, I don't want none of the stands or these fan groups or clubs to be coming for me because I'm just reporting the facts of what's out there. A lot of y'all favorite rappers is not selling. So does that mean the same applies now as it did back in the day, that the people with real superstar talent is going to sell? Period. And then what makes it so bad is then these artists don't sell and then their own fans be clowning them, calling them flops, but they not buying nothing. It's very strange. Because if we only talked about the people, the celebrities, the musicians, the rappers who were actually selling today, it wouldn't be as many blogs as it is now. It wouldn't be as much news reported as it is now if we just narrow it down to the people in the industry who is actually selling records. Because at this point, the underground rappers or the female rappers that, you know, everybody says don't get that much attention, they're not as popular, they're not never giving their flowers, who's doing their thing. And they always give the female rapper Rhapsody as an example, because I'm sure Rhapsody is still outselling Megan Thee Stallion, even though she's not as popular, even though she's not doing things to put herself out there to be as popular as Megan Thee Stallion. she would never get her flowers as one of the top female MCs in the game, but at the same time, she's selling. Because at the end of the day, I would much rather be a Rhapsody because you're still getting sales. You're selling more than a lot of these girls who are in the top 10 female rapper category, but yet you're never in the blogs. No one's never in your business like that. You can just live a quiet, peaceful life, do your music, mind the business that pays you while everybody else mind other people's business who's in the spotlight because they're popular. I don't know what y'all think. Just a music rant.